I was the sixth player on this team. I'ma blame this on you. She said me. Caught a fade. Spills over. Audience. I'm your host Sylvie Q, Earthquake. Welcome all my family and friends, new subscribers to my channel. If golf is VIP, baseball choosing signal 6. In tennis, there's a pace. In hockey, we cherry pick. In zone, in football, track and field, the trips. And for players, then it's life we playing. We introducing volleyball. It's a team game, 6 players on each side of the net. Let's go through the different player role positions. Outside hitter, OH, can play the front row or the back row, often attacks the ball when the setter prepares a volley to them. Right side hitter, RS, similar responsibility to outside hitter, however on the right side of the court. Opposite hitter, OH, scores most of the points in the game, aka the scorer, back left corner of the court. The setter is the playmaker of the team, the offensive strategist, setting up the ball for the attackers to score. Right back court, play both roles. Middle blocker, MB, blocks attacks from the other team, helps the team transition from defense to offense. Libero wears a different uniform from the rest of the team, can enter and exit out substitution, can swap places with the middle blocker, can only facilitate, cannot attack the ball. I went on a solo mission, Caribbean party in the truest sense, Latino, reggae, Afro, hip-hop, R&B, from 9 to 2 p.m. 5 hours, at least 25 and up, from what I could see. Why so early? For me to get a seat, chilling on a broken chair like security. It's 11:30 p.m. I didn't want to cross the line. I was chilling. However, some tipsy Latina was dancing. However, she was unbalanced because she'd been drinking all night long. Bumped into a couple of people, and a random lady gave her the stank face. And then right in front of me, a group of 4 girls. So one of them said to her homegirl, if she would have bumped into me, she would have caught a fade. It reminded me of my high school days at Jack. 4 girls, 1 boy. Team name Bananas. Outside hitter, Apricot. Right side hitter, Strawberry. Opposite hitter, Grape. Setter, Berry. Middle blocker, Lime. Libero, Silver. So I guess I was the 6th player on this team. So Strawberry sat next to me. To the right of her was Lime. And to the left of me was Berry, chilling. Here's the thing. Apricot and Grape had a routine for every song, and none was the same pattern. They were on beat too. They were a tandem. So some random dude tried to introduce himself to Strawberry, and she gave him the deuces, aka curved him. So me and her laughed afterwards when he stormed off. So later on in the night, when Apricot got low on money, Berry just gave like $60 to replenish her supply of drinking. So she took that money and she invested in some alcohol. Apricot supplied drinks for her and Grape. They were grooving the whole night. Then all of a sudden, Grape makes eye contact with me and starts pointing in my direction. I didn't take any offense to that. I pointed right back at her. It reminded me of a flashback episode when I was in college and something similar happened to me. I was like, this is an invitation and these are all my friends. It was a dark alcohol that Apricot gave to Grape, and clearly Grape, she didn't really like dark drinks because she was out here babysitting the drinks. There was other drinks also on the table. Spills over. And immediately after that, I look at Apricot. I pointed at her. I'ma blame this on you. She said me. I was like, you the one supplying her the drinks, and clearly she couldn't handle it. So a few minutes later, I got up off of the broken chair. I retired myself as security for that night. I told everybody have a good night, and I told Strawberry have Grape, sit in my chair, I'm leaving. And they tried to offer me a drink. I said I'm trying to remain sober. I gotta drive. It was 1 o'clock. I want to thank you guys for watching. This is the BS, the backstory to my family and friends. Walk easy.